Hi, my name is John Schumacher. I'm the founder and director of the Unity Woods Yoga Center. We've been teaching yoga in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area since 1979. We teach solely the Iyengar method, which, as with all methods, builds strength and flexibility in the poses. But because we pay exquisite attention to alignment and precise movements in the poses, we consider our practice to be a meditation in action. We focus, concentrate, and refine the quality of our awareness through our asana practice. Let's do Sarvangasana, shoulder stand or shoulder balance, often considered the mother of all poses. And it is a preparation for learning headstand Shirshasana. So we learn this inverted pose first. Those of you who are menstruating or have high blood pressure or cervical problems should avoid this pose or seek the guidance of an experienced teacher before proceeding. You'll see that I've set my blankets up ahead of time. I have 3 folded blankets here, smooth edges toward where my head is going to be, and I have a blanket under my head as well. The sticky mat is folded so that it catches my elbows and keeps them from spreading apart. Lie back with your shoulders a few inches away from the edge of the blanket and your head off the blankets onto the lower level. Now, some of you may have trouble swinging your legs up into the pose, and if that's true, then you'll need to place a block or a bolster underneath your buttocks to help you to lift the hips and swing the legs up. To come into the pose, place your hands on the floor and draw your knees up toward your chest and swing the legs up with your knees toward your head. Adjust your shoulders so that the elbows come in and the shoulders tuck under, so that weight is more on the outer edges of the shoulders than toward your neck. Bring the hips over the forehead, lifting the back ribs, and lift your knees toward the ceiling. Then take the legs up straight, and that's the basic shape of the pose. You press the backs of your arms into the floor to lift your back ribs up and get the height of the trunk. Roll your thighs in and draw your tailbone in and up so the pelvis doesn't rest heavily on the spine. The actions of the legs are important in this pose to keep the pose light. Reach up through the inner legs. Spread the soles of the feet so that that adds to the height of the inner legs. Your chin is near your chest, but should not create pressure or hardness in your throat. It's more a question of bringing your chest toward your chin than your chin toward your chest. So every now and then, you might take your hands a little closer to your shoulder blades and re-elevate the trunk. To come out of the pose, bend your knees, lower your knees toward your chest. Take your hands from your back so your hands and arms can support you as you roll your pelvis down. And then slide toward your head so the edge of the blankets are in your upper back. The chest is open. Rest your arms loosely overhead and rest there for a few moments to equilibrize yourself. Then you can turn to your side, lift yourself up. Sarvangasana, shoulder stand.